What's going on? Thank you for watching my channel. So this video is going to be about this dude that got his ex back after 1 year. Now, you might see me sweating because it's like a literal heat wave up in this bitch. So if you see me dripping, I ain't tripping. So I'm lame. This video is something that I've been wanting to make for a little while because it did happen a little while ago, but I really haven't, had the time, and then other video topics come up that I want to talk about more. But this video is about a dude that got his ex back after 1 year. When he first came onto the scene in my coaching program, this is the first thing we focused on: dating skills. So many dudes get so caught up on what they're going to do and how they're going to act if they ever see their ex and blah, 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 blah. Let's pick up where we left off. I get that all the time. It's like, no, that's not proper. You're thinking backwards. You're thinking at the end instead of the beginning. When a woman falls out of love with you, you have to get her to fall back in love with you. And that's when you start thinking about those things. But the process of getting her to fall back in love with you takes time, and it takes patience, and it takes showing up. The second time it happens, because you guys were already in a relationship, that could take even longer, like it did in this story. 8 months goes by after he gets into my program. I get him reading, I get him focused, I get him doing daily fucking activities. He gets his mind right, he gets his energy and his spirit right, and he gets his body right. Now, he was already in pretty good shape, so it's okay. But he gets his energy right, which was all fucked up, and he got his dating skills right. So we focused on those two things mainly. Then purpose was something that we brought up because he works in a job he doesn't like. But I said, why don't we focus on the dating skills first, and then we can do the purpose stuff later and whatever. Then I told him, okay, why don't we focus on the money so you can buy your freedom, you can do the blogging, you can do the YouTube stuff. I've been promoting this shit for a long fucking time. I just don't really talk about it on my channel too much. Then you can get, $2,000 or $3,000 a month, and then you can buy your freedom. You can focus on the shit you love to do and love to talk about. Then do a podcast or do a YouTube channel about that, about the shit you want to talk about every day, like Joe Rogan style. You could do that kind of stuff. So we focused on that. 9 months goes by. 9. No word from his ex. Now, he was worried she was seeing another guy. She probably fucking was, right? But who cares? If you make the decision, me personally, I don't go back. But if you make the decision that you really want them back, right? Then dead all the other crap. If you want that, then go for it, okay? A lot of people in the comment section right now are going to be like, yo, I would never take a girl back that fucked another guy. Like, I know that, right? But if you make that decision, don't listen to anybody else. That's your fucking decision to make. That's why I make these videos, so I can help you make the decisions correctly if that's right for you, then continue to listen. But if you don't like that idea, you can watch another video. So what ended up happening? 9 months later, he reaches out to her, right? He asked me if this was okay. He reaches out to her. Now, this is backwards from most of the shit that you guys see on the internet, but he said, hey, how you doing, right? Would you like to catch up? I'm just chilling right now. I'm not doing anything. And she's like, actually, yeah, I haven't seen you in quite some time. So they meet up, and guess what? It was a great experience. Him and I talked about this for several months. Whenever she messages you, down the road further, you can message her, because you're not, that desperate energy is not going to be there anymore. You're going to let all that negative shit go. I know you're going to hear my phone going off because my girlfriend can't fucking stop texting me. It's going to take some time, but you're going to have to just keep showing up on dates, right? So I got him to focus on getting rid of that negative fucking energy, right? Negative energy needs to be gone from you when you re-enter another relationship. Even though she left you and broke your heart and hurt you so bad, I understand. But if you want her back and you want her to be in your life, you have to get rid of that negative energy. Get your spirit right. They go out, they catch up, and guess what? The date's going so well. He's like, why don't we go for dinner? Why don't we go for dinner? She's like, oh, sure, absolutely. He pays for dinner. Everyone's going to be freaking out. But she broke up with him. Why is she paying for dinner? He paid for dinner. All right? He courted her. So everything goes really good. They go back to the bedroom. Everything goes good there too. And then guess what? He leaves her and gives her space. I've been telling him this process for several months as well. This is how it's going to go. This is the process, right? Set a date, go on the date, and give her space. After the date is over, always say, message me later, talk to you later, whatever, just to give her the idea that you still want to see her and talk to her afterwards. Okay, she's got to know that you care relatively about her, obviously. So she messages him 2 days later. He's freaking out that one day she didn't message him. He's freaking out. Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? But he kept his cool, right? He messaged me about it. And that's what I like offering that kind of, because if that energy is in you, it's got to come out somehow. You might as well come out towards me, right? So that's what we did. We focused on that. And I said, bro, set another date, have a great time again, and do the same thing you did, this 3-step process. Date, have a great time on the date, have a positive energy, positive attitude, ask her about her, and then tell her your goals and your plans and the shit you've been building since you guys broke up. But don't talk about the breakup in a negative light. You can spin it positively, like, oh, since the breakup, I've actually been working on this, and since the breakup, I've been working on that. You don't know, so. And if you put a positive spin on it, she's going to go, oh, you're sub-communicating strength here, because you're going to be talking about the breakup in a way that you're not like butthurt about it and you have negative energy about it, and you've learned something. So you have a kind of like a double whammy effect. You've actually gone and built something. You know, you could build your blogging business like I've been telling you guys that I've been doing, YouTube business, whatever, or multiple, right? You can do that kind of stuff. You can do whatever you really want. So build something and then show it to people later, show and tell. That's how it went. It was really, really good. And then I said, bro, this process, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Stay off the phone. Don't just disappear, right? Have a decent exchange and then get off the phone and say, okay, I got to go work on this business that I told you I was building since we broke up. And then things will go in a better direction. So that's what he did. I said, what do you think a relationship is? It's a culmination of all those. You spend time, and then eventually, guess what? You move in together, and now you're sharing that life. So we go from 9 months of pure, no contact, nothing, blah, 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 right? And then it took her 3 months to trust his masculine core again. Now, I think it could have happened faster, but he really wanted to take his time, and he really wanted to show her that things were going to get better. And that's what happened. They've been back together since, and they've been back together for at least a month and a half now. So it's been over a year, but that's really important. I really want to explain this to you guys so you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. The courtship process is something that can be replicated and done over again as long as she is open to it. And sometimes it takes several months for that to happen. Yeah, she might have dated other people, and that's up to you to decide. I don't care about what that decision is. If you don't do it, then don't do it. Don't tell me about it, right? Those people in the comments, fucking go crazy about that shit. It's up to you, okay? It's up to you. He got her back. He got her back because he focused on 3 simple things: setting the proper dates, showing up on the dates, and giving her space. Much needed space between people. I don't think people need to spend so much damn time together. Everyone spends 6 days a week together. You don't need to do that. You need time to breathe. Individuals need time for themselves, time to do what they want. So that is what he did. They're back together and they're going strong. And he messages me at least once a month and he's like, hey, look at this, everything's going well. I'm rereading this book, I'm doing this, I got a new wardrobe, I did this, I did that. He's doing good. I said, bro, don't let go of this and she will love you forever. It's that simple. Now, is it easy when you're in those emotions? Fuck no. Absolutely not. When you're in those emotions, you are losing your shit because you're so scared she's going to, date someone else and she'll never come back. Is she ever going to call you? Your emotions are so wrapped up and the thoughts are going crazy because feelings cause thoughts and thoughts cause feelings. And it's this fucking cycle of bullshit. You have to get your energy right. Getting your energy right is learning about what the fuck you did wrong. And so you can fix it down the road when you do have that moment. He reached out to her 9 months later. Right? And she's like, yeah, I'm open to see you. I'm open to see you. What's up? How's it going? Okay. Not every woman's going to be open to that. Sometimes they come to you. Sometimes you got to go back to them, but it's got to be way later. It's up to you. There is no definitive process to this thing. You're going to hear advice from everybody all over the internet saying this and do that. What I've learned is there's a strict thing you should do is learn about women, learn about dating, and learn about the game, right? What are people looking for? But focus on value. Focus on making yourself so valuable that all women, we know that not all women are going to be with you. We know that. But that you see yourself as the prize because you are nailing every goal you set. You're making more and more money. You're looking better in the mirror every day. You don't even have to do that, right? You can carry big dick energy and fucking be broke. I see people all the time, not all the time, but back in the day when I hung out with, went to a lot of parties, there were broke dudes showed up at parties all the fucking time and they had fucking girls on them, right? It doesn't matter. It's about how you carry yourself, which comes with confidence. Confidence comes with you being a competent man in your own mind. So coaching is down below. It can happen for you, but I don't want to fill you with false hope. Pay attention to the signs. And sometimes it can happen. You can just say, hey, how's it going? Goes from there. But the dating process is never excluded out of the relationship. No matter 7 years together, like me and my woman, 25 years together, like some people I help, 2 years. Doesn't matter. Dating process is the same. Set dates, go on a date, have a great time, positive energy only, just give space. If she reaches out to you, have an exchange and then go back to work. Work on your business, work on yourself, improve, refine, improve, sharpen the sword, improve. See you guys in the next video. Coaching is down below, course is down below. Done.